Okay, so I'm back. Looks like a little mini tissue box cover. Anyway, at this point. So, to start the next row, we're going to do the top part of the shoe. I believe that's that. Slip a 3-foot cord through 2 corner beads. Then slip a bead onto the outer cord and crisscross the cords through another bead. Well, these are 2 corner beads. I just want to make sure. I want to check the diagram one more time. Let's see, we're going here. Okay. So let's get here. I'm going to say the left side is going to be the outer cord. Because basically, really, they're the same. Okay. Then it says, slip a bead onto the outer cord and crisscross the cords through another bead. So I guess we're putting 2 on. Yes. We're putting 2 on. I see how it's doing it. We're going to crisscross through. Except I think mine might be backwards. Although it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you have 1 here, and then you're going to crisscross through another one. As soon as I find my end. Okay. I want to make sure that those are even, though. My cord length. Okay, so now, see, we have the beginning of the toe. Now we're going to take this cord that's coming out of the right side, and we're going to put it into the next bead. Then we're going to put a bead onto the left-hand side and crisscross through another bead. It kind of basically just shapes itself. You know, as long as you're doing it right, it kind of shapes itself. Okay. Then, uh-oh. We are going to go through, I think we're going to go through the 2 corner beads. Inner cord through the next bead of the previous row. Next, slip a bead onto the outer cord and crisscross through the cords. All right. Slip the inner cord through the next bead of the previous row. Slip that same cord through the next corner bead. Okay, Yeah, we are going to. We're going to go through this bead and through this bead. And then we're going to add a bead and crisscross through it. Ah! That's why I have beads all over the place. That and the cat. It's more me though than the cat. Excuse me, I have to say that. Can't blame the cat all the time. Okay. So there we have that. Look at that. Now, what's next? Okay, continue along and finish off the row as you did before. Wait a minute. Finally slip the outer cord through the next side bead and slip another bead onto that same cord. Crisscross the cords through. 1, 2, 3. To start the row that will close it. No. Do an add-on row around all 4 sides. I'm trying to see here. Is that enough? Kind of looks like it's got another row there. I'm gonna put another row there. So I'm gonna go through the next bead here. Oops. Sorry about that. Not even sure. There you go. I'm gonna go through this next bead and add a bead on and hope that I'm correct here. Because this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to add a bead onto this one because now I'm going to go that way. So I'm going to add a bead onto this side, which would be my outer cord. And then crisscross through another. So basically we're doing the same corner thing, only we're going in the opposite direction. Okay, I think I have you too close. You're like right on top of me here. That's a little better. Okay, then we're going to take this cord on the left hand side and put it through that center bead there. Okay, going to add a bead onto this cord because this will be our outer cord. Then we're going to crisscross through another. Come back here. Sorry. My phone is charging, so. My hand hit the cord, the power cord. Okay. Then we're going to put this one through here. Where's the other line here? going to put the one on the left through the 2 corner beads again. Yeah, let me try this here. No, because that's the one I need to work with. Hi. Patience, just breathe. There we go. Now we're going to go through this bead. And this bead. And then we're going to crisscross through another. And then that'll be the top of our boot there. So then we're going to be adding on a row. And I think to do that, because we want to start building up now, so I think to do that, we're just going to add, it doesn't really say, slip a bead onto the outer cord. That's to start the row that will close the top of the shoe. Okay, crisscross the cords through another bead. The next side bead and slip another bead onto that same cord. Crisscross the cords through another bead. And then slip the inner cord through the next bead of the previous row. Okay. Do an add-on row around all 4 sides. To do this, slip 2 beads onto the outer cord. This one on the right. 2, 1, 2, and crisscross through a third. Aha, okay. I see. Got it now. Let's switch you so that your outer cord, if you have it facing you like this, the toe facing you, your outer cord is on the left. You're going to add 2 beads to that, and then you are going to crisscross through a third. Needles are so much better for me. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. So that gets us here, like that, and we are going to build up from there. So we're going to take our right hand cord, which will be our inner cord, and go through the next bead on the base there. Then we're going to add 1 to our outer cord and crisscross through another. I'm going to go all the way around from there. Okay, see how it's starting to go up now? Okay, we're taking our... Uh-oh, what did I do? What did I do, go in the same direction? Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, there you go. Now, we're taking our inner cord and going through the next cord, the next bead, the next cord. Ay, ay, ay. adding a bead onto our left hand cord. Crisscrossing through another bead. Okay, then we're going to go to the next one on our base with our inner cord, which would be our right hand. Side if you're following me. Putting a bead onto our outer cord, crisscrossing through another bead, into the bead on the side with our inner cord, picking up another bead, and then crisscrossing through another bead. And we're going to continue that all the way around until we get to our other side. We're going to join them together and then add on another row. So I will be back when it's time to join them together and add on. Okay, so we're here. We're going to have to go into this bead here. Oops. Then up through this bead. Then we're going to add our bead and crisscross through it. Just one bead. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We need one, it looks like 3 more rows, maybe. No. 2 more. So we're going to do another add-on row, which means we are going to pick up 2 on our outer, which would be our left hand, and crisscross through another. Did I tell you that you needed 3 feet of monofilament for this one? Sorry. Nice time to remember, huh? We already got a row done and I'm remembering now. Okay, so we're going to go into this next bead. We're going to pick up 1 on our left hand corner, or which would be our outer cord, sorry, and crisscross through another. I think if you made it a little longer, you could probably add that white layer too. Okay, into the next side bead there. Bead on our base. Add another with our outer cord. Crisscross through another one. Then we're going to join like we just did and add another row. And when I'm done doing that, I will come back. So just do your add-on row after, continue all the way around. Do another add-on. And I'll come back because then we're going to add on the white beads there. I believe it's only 2 rows. Yeah, it says two more add-on rows. So this row is 1 and then another one, and then do all the white beads in the last row. I'm hoping I have enough cord here. I did cut it kind of close. Oh, you know what? I'm going by their measurements for 4mm. Duh. I wonder why I just had enough. Makes sense now. Yeah, make it 4 feet instead of 3. Because I think I'm going to have to add more cord, which is fine. That's what happens when you're not thinking, you're just doing. Didn't think it out. Fortunately, I had enough for the other ones, the other parts. This one I'm not going to have enough for, though. Not to add the weight to, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to continue, then I'm going to add on the next row, and I'm probably going to add cord. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just finishing that row that I ended with, and I'm going to tie off here. I would say use 5 feet of monofilament. You could push it to 6 too. It's better to have more than to have to keep adding. It's just like, for me, it's a pain in the neck to keep adding cord. But that's my opinion. I mean, if you don't mind doing it, then it's like half a dozen of ones and 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Because if you're not used to working with a lot of thread either, that's a pain too. So, I guess it's your choice. I didn't even think about having to add more monofilament because of the size difference. Didn't even think about it. Total blank. I guess because I was so excited that I got the go-ahead I could do it, I can make the video, that I just wanted to start the video. Anyway, I'm going to add another 2 or so feet of monofilament. I'm probably going to go for 3. It doesn't really matter. I have a ton of it anyway. And then I will, because I didn't really want to add the white by itself either. So, and it wouldn't have mattered because this is all the thread I have left. That is it. If you use 3 feet, that's all you're going to have left. So, you're definitely going to want to add more thread. So this is what it looks like at the end of that last row that we did. Anyway, so we have to add 1 more row of green. Yeah. And then the row of white. I'll be back when I'm getting ready to start the white. Okay, so we're basically just going to do another add-on like we did with the green, but we're going to be switching out to the white beads. So you're going to add 2 on your outer cord and crisscross through another. So I don't know if Bolex sells to, like, if they're open to the public or if they're just wholesale. I guess I should have asked them, huh? I believe they used to be wholesale. I can't tell you now if they are or if they aren't. So you'd have to check that if you wanted to purchase from them yourself. Oops. So, that's that, what I wanted to say there. It's fast. I mean, I can't say fast, but, you know, it's like any kind of weaving project. It takes time, but it's enjoyable. I like it. Have to focus on what I'm doing, sort of. Although I am scattered, so I don't always focus on what I'm doing. So, and now I have a whole bunch of extra cord, but that's okay, because I'm going to add my holly leaves in my hanger as well. As soon as I'm done with this row of white. And you know what I was thinking too? You don't have to make it in traditional Christmas colors. What if you did it in, made them in like a pink and a cream? Like a pink for the base and a cream for the furry part? Or you can make them in purple. You can make them in any color you wanted to. Blue, orange. Well, orange would be a little odd, but you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, nothing says you have to stick to traditional colors. Let your imagination run wild. I enjoy doing them. I hope I've been on camera here. I'm going to be pretty upset if I wasn't, because that means I'll have to do another one. Now, actually, I wouldn't be upset, because then I would see if I have the cream color beads and make one in pink. Just because. Just because. I think they're cute, and, you know, I like the fact that they light up, which is what grabbed my attention to begin with, because I believe they were in the catalog, you know, not the instructions themselves, but like an illustration. 2005, can you believe that? 16 years ago. Time flies. Time flies. So I'm going to just continue along so that I don't drag this video out, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do the holly leaves. Okay, so I'm back. I finished my white row. I am going to bring my threads around so I can tie them. And since I'm making the green stocking, I'm using red holly leaves. Now, they don't have these added to theirs, but I added them to mine. So you know what I was also thinking? You could probably make these like with 8/0 seed beads and make earrings out of them. Just don't leave the opening in the bottom, you know, close the bottom part. Ah, here comes the cat. Here comes the cat. Who's a pain in the butt? Yes, you are. Come on, move out of the way. Thank you. I have it so low that you can't get under it, huh? Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Oh. Come on. Oh, out of the way. Kid socks, you're bouncing everybody all over the place. Hang on, I'll be back. Don't knock those over. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Okay, so I wormed my way around. Sorry. This is impossible sometimes. I wormed my way around. I'm going to tie my knot here. Sure, switch your tail, move the camera, it's all good. Okay. Now, I want to be kind of like centered. I'm just going to go through this green bead here. See how that works out. Sorry about the cat interruption. Wouldn't be my house without it. Alright, so again, I got these from Bolex Crafts back in 2005. So, we'll just make, instead of holly leaves, we'll make poinsettia leaves. Right? Right. These are two-sided, I think, so. And this is all plastic, by the way. It's not, see, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I don't remember. It's been such a long time. That's going to make it... No, you know what? Go up through here and around. I think that should work. As long as you don't pull it too tight and hold it in place. I mean, you could glue them on too if you wanted to. But these are beads, so why not? And then you're just going to put your thing to hang your hanger on it. I think it's really cool of them to let me do the video though. Like, I mean, I guess anybody could do videos if you wanted to. Like, I mean, like that flat spiral, somebody else's design, but other people are also making videos of it. So I said, you know what? If other people can, so can I. I switched it out a little bit though, you know. Okay, let's see how you work out. If I can get you to lay right, that would be great. There, let's do that, and then go through that one.